We come to you live on EA Sports, and it's a Windy City special in the booth. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
And Ed, both squads are getting up last-minute shots. As a player, you never leave the court on a missed shot. A make shot always sets the right tone before the game.
All the work that's gone into this game about to be on full display here tonight. To Beverly. To Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
George, well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Antetokounmpo. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by George Hill. George. Textbook defense. To Antetokounmpo. Can't miss those. Throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Giannis in control of the basketball. They trail by 2. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Down low. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Leonard. Beverly. And it's Lopez there for the rebound. Middleton. To Bledsoe. Here's a chance from long range, and Eric Bledsoe set up nicely. Takes advantage with the 3.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Patrick Beverly. Missed his first. That one goes.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Bucks basketball. Even to Zubac. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Leonard. Oh, he hits the 3.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Giannis with it up top. Down 4. To Bledsoe. Nice pass to set things up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Leonard. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. George buries it on the catch and shoot. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
It's PG for 2. Paul George. 2 of 4 now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down 5. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. George over to the right side. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Goes to the left side. Bledsoe. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Bledsoe with it up top. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Paul George to Leonard. Short jumper won't go down. Nice pass to set things up. Kawhi Leonard rejects it. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 3, George Hill. And number 24, Pat Connaughton.
Pick up. Hold on.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Leonard. 4-3. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
The Bucks at the controls. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Strong finish for Paul George.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
From 18 feet at the buzzer. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back to Southern California after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Beverly into the front court. Up a dozen. George, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Beverly, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Even to Zubac, able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. The follow won't go either. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Look for yourself in the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Bucks at the controls. Hill. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
George Hill to Middleton. Going to launch beyond the arc. Good contest. Middleton off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The assist from number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Hill across the timeline. Down a bundle. To Beverly. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Beverly. Oh! Emphatic slam. Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Defensive foul to number 13, Paul George. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
From long range, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw try, off the mark. Swings it. To Bledsoe. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe. Can't connect. To Williams. Rebound taken by Milwaukee. Middleton. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Oh, you can't do that.
A simple touch foul.
To number 23, Louis Williams. That's his first personal foul.
First one goes down.
Into the game.
And gets both to drop at the line. Leonard. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. Straight on look. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 20
Milwaukee with the basketball.
in the second quarter.
Adetokunbo. George to Beverly. George. Now that's a contest. To Hill. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Leonard. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Bledsoe. Can't get the bounce. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Paul George pins it. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Eric Bledsoe, now 3 for 9.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
Adetokunbo to George Hill. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Bledsoe with it up top. His guys down big. Eric Bledsoe, 4 out of 10.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
George, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them.
Oh, you've been in the gym, huh?
Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Deep left corner. Baseline drive. Hill driving, but his shot won't go. To Leonard. Terrific vision. Beverly. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Leonard knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Got it at the line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Watch that cut.
Nothing going here on that drive. Bledsoe to Hill. From the painted area, won't go down.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
The follow won't go either.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
The jumper's off the mark. To George Hill.
I got him. Take mine. Take mine.
To Leonard. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 41, Nikola Mirotic.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Nikola Mirotic snatching it out of the air. They've recovered it. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. It'll stay Clipper basketball. It's George for two. Add 2 points to the board.
The assist from number 20.
And score. Strong take.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Middleton. Deep two there, won't go. To Paul George. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Bledsoe shot misses. And finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Bledsoe. And the rebound taken in by George.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Lays it up and in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Hey, locked up.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions, Los Angeles. Into the game.
Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And this has not been one of their better performances to this point. They've been out of sorts all afternoon.
And one of the most difficult challenges we have in this life is when we bring our personal life into our workspace. It looks like they were never in the game to begin with.
Hill. Message received. Well defended. Williams into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. They have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
And the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Hill. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the iron. No good. LA Clippers with the basketball. To Williams. And the finish. Slam dunk. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Just off the mark.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
For 3. Good for 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Giannis with it up top. Down a bundle. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Williams. Lou Williams Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Hill. Oh, that's how it's done.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Beverly. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Gets to the basket and scores. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the league.
To Middleton. Bledsoe. Here's a chance from long range. Followed up. Brook Lopez with the slam.
You see, Ed, that's the advantage of growing up playing with and against a twin. A lot of fights, a lot of physicality, and controlling the glass is everything.
Leonard for the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Off the assist.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Leonard to George. 4-3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
And a throwdown.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
I got ball.
It's LA Clippers ball.
I got ball.
Runner here won't go down. Bledsoe to Middleton. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good contest. Middleton off the mark. George. That's how you defend. To Bledsoe. Great feed. Won't go. And the rebound taken down by Williams.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. Second to 3. Got it. Knocks down all 3 at the line.
Pick up. My ball.
Bledsoe to George Hill. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
George. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory.